old song for you. This song was written by a guy named Don Schlitz. And for those of you who don't know who Don Schlitz is, he's the same guy who wrote The Gambler for me some... This guy has the most amazing gift for taking a moment of my life or a moment in your life and putting it to music so that everyone can relate to it. Now the song is called The Greatest, and it's about a little kid who plays baseball.
Yeah.
Now if you have not heard this, I beg you to listen close, because this is very special.
Yeah.
But before I do it, I have to tell you a funny story. I have a website, and this lady sent me a story the other day that I think really shows the passion that people who love baseball have for this sport. These two old guys met in 1955 at a Major League Baseball game. They went to every game they could go to. Baseball became their life. They became the very best of friends. Now they're in their 90s, and it's Joe and Sam. And old Sam's on his deathbed, and his buddy Joe is standing next to him holding his hand, and he said, Sam, 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 I want you to promise me something. When you get to heaven, find a way to let me know if they play baseball in heaven. And Sam said, Joe, I'll do that for you. With that, old Sam passed away. Well, 3 days later, Joe's at the graveside of his old friend, and the family backs up to give him his moment of privacy. And as he's looking down, he hears, psst, Joe. And he goes, oh my God, Sam, if that's you, you've got to tell me, do they play baseball in heaven? Sam said, Joe, I got some good news, and I got some bad news. The good news is, yes, they play baseball in heaven. The bad news is, you're pitching Tuesday. See, next Tuesday, he gets it. Little boy in a baseball hat stands in the field with his ball and bat. He says, I am the greatest player of them all. He puts his bat on his shoulder and he tosses up his ball. And the ball goes up and the ball comes down, swings his bat all the way around. The world's so still you can hear the sound as the baseball falls to the ground. Now the little boy doesn't say a word, picks up his ball, he is undeterred. He says, I am the greatest there has ever been. And he grits his teeth and he tries it again. And the ball goes up and the ball comes down, swings his bat all the way around. The world's so still you can hear the sound. The baseball falls to the ground. He makes no excuses, he shows no fear. He just closes his eyes and listens to the cheers. Now the little boy, he adjusts his hat, picks up his ball, stares at his bat. He says, I am the greatest, and the game is on the line. So he gives his all, one last time. And the ball goes up like the moon so bright, swings his bat with all his might. And the world so still can be. The baseball falls, and that's strike three. Now it's supper time, and his mama calls. Little boy starts home with his bat and ball. He says, I am the greatest, and that is a fact. But even I didn't know I could pitch like